Thanks very much. Now to an explosive headline about the 9/11 attack in Libya that killed 4 Americans, including America's Ambassador Chris Stevens. The White House originally described it as a mob riot, but today, high-ranking officials called it something more sinister. The work of terrorists, pre-planned, sophisticated, highly engineered, and deadly. ABC's Jake Tapper has the details. Good evening, Jake.
Good evening, George. That's right. And this 180 comes on the heels of criticism, much of it from Republicans, that the White House downplayed this terrorist attack less than 2 months before the election.
Secretary of Defense Leon Panetta today acknowledged that the attack that killed 4 Americans in Benghazi, Libya on the anniversary of 9/11 was not only carried out by terrorists, it was premeditated.
As we determined the details of what took place there and how that attack took place, that it became clear that there were terrorists who had planned that attack.
The White House first suggested that the Benghazi attack was spontaneous, the result of that anti-Muslim video inciting mobs throughout the region.
Jake, let's be clear. These protests were in reaction to a video that had spread to the region. We certainly don't know. We don't know otherwise. We have no information to suggest that it was a pre-planned attack.
But sources tell ABC News that intelligence officials on the ground immediately suspected the attack was not tied to the movie at all. Arousing their suspicion, the fact that the attackers knew where to get Ambassador Stevens after he'd fled to a so-called safe house half a mile away. The building was hit with insurgent mortars, suggesting the terrorists knew what they were doing. Some administration sources tell ABC News they were concerned after the White House began pushing the line that the attack was spontaneous and not the work of terrorists. The White House says assessments have changed over time as intelligence has been confirmed. President Obama has repeatedly said the investigation is on to find the killers and bring them to justice.
And George, ABC News has confirmed that the FBI, which has been dispatched to Libya to lead the investigation, has not even reached Benghazi yet, 16 days after the attack, largely due to safety concerns. Now officials worry by the time the officials from the FBI get to the site, it will have been picked clean, George.
Such a dangerous situation right now. Okay, Jake, thanks very much. And at the United